Alright, so it is mandatory that I go through this, and most importantly, you understand when a woman is showing interest in you, whether it's prior to you approaching her, within the interaction, or when she wants you to escalate. You need to understand indicators of interest, or more notably known within the dating community as IOIs. Now, you'd be surprised at how many guys miss these indicators of interest that women give them. They're totally unaware of these and they don't act upon them, and as a result, they lose the woman they like, or they don't get to have sex with her. As a guy, you're always expected to make the first moves. It's so rare that a woman will initiate before a man. So what I'm going to do right now is, from my wealth of experience, I'm going to share with you some of the most common IOIs that women give men. Now, make sure you pay close attention, and I'd even recommend you take some notes. So first, we're going to go through the type of IOIs prior to approaching a woman. For example, you're walking down the street and a woman makes eye contact with you. That's not by mistake. She's purposely made eye contact with you, all right? That right there is an IOI, and you should act upon that and approach her instantly, because look, humans are wired in a way where they look at things or people that they're interested in or find appealing. So even if she looks at you a fraction more than an ordinary stranger, then that means she's somewhat interested in meeting you. So you should take action on that and approach her. Another IOI you may receive is if she's walking by or whatever, she may be sitting down and she smiles at you. If she smiles at you, she's basically asking you to approach her. So if this does happen to you the next time you're out, you better take action and approach her. Now, this is rare, but it does happen, and it's when a woman approaches you. If this happens, you're pretty much in. Even if she's just asking a generic question like, what's the time? Or she's asking you for directions up the road. It still means she has some interest in you and wants to interact with you. A lot of guys seem to miss this so often. They're just so unaware it's even happening to them. And you may even be remembering sometimes this has happened to you. So if this does happen to you anytime soon, just keep in mind that she approached you because she finds you interesting and wants to talk to you, okay? And one of the last IOIs a woman can give prior to the approach is, say for example, you're hanging around a bar and a woman stands closely by you for no apparent reason, right? Or you're at a bookstore and she just places herself right by you. This right here is an IOI. If she stands or hangs around you with no apparent reason, it means she's interested in you and she wants you to approach her, okay? So there are a few more IOIs prior to the approach, but I'll leave it at that because I want to now go through some of the IOIs a woman can give when speaking with her. One of the first IOIs is if she holds eye contact longer than usual. Now, when strangers meet for the first time, they normally break eye contact every so often, but if the woman you're talking to doesn't break eye contact, it means that she's intrigued in you And while we're on the topic of eyes, if her pupils are dilated, there's another IOI, because you can look this up, but studies have shown if a woman's eyes dilate, then she's attracted to you. So just note that down, all right? Now, another one is if she stands closer than usual and faces her body towards you. So this one's easy to tell. Just pay attention to her body language and positioning. And another important IOI is if she's laughing or smiling. If you notice that the woman you're talking to is laughing at your jokes more than usual, it's a clear indicator that she's attracted to you. So before we wrap up, I'm gonna go through 2 more indicators a woman will give you if she wants you to escalate the interaction. So the first one is if she keeps touching you. Say, for example, you're at a bar talking to a woman and every so often she touches you throughout the conversation. That's a clear IOI that she wants you to make a move on her. And the second IOI is if the woman isolates herself with you. Say, for example, you're at a club or a bar and it starts to get loud and she says, "Hey, I can't really hear you. Want to go outside for a little?" She's purposely isolating herself with you, and that usually means she wants you to make a move. So they're all the IOIs we're going to go through today. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson and have been taking notes. Anyway, I'll see you in the next lesson tomorrow. Thank you.